How goes it, guys? It is Saturday, September 7th, 2024, and I'm coming to you live for another episode of Programming in the Morning, where we actually spend the morning doing a little programming. Last time, I was on my Windows computer because we were having trouble building on Windows, but I thought today I'd switch it up a little bit and actually go on my Mac, so that we could actually get some programming done. Also, the cool thing about my Mac, let me just adjust this. The cool thing about my Mac is I can do this. I can switch cameras at will, and then I can do that. And I can look over here, and I'm like, this is interesting. And then I can look back over here. Now, of course, there are some restrictions on this machine, like, we're not on Mac. I've also got, we're not on Windows, but I've also got the music playing in the background. I've got, I thought I'd spice up a little bit. I don't know if it's too loud, if it's too quiet, or whatever you want, but it is what it is. Anyway, let's jump right into it. So I was doing a little bit of programming before we came onto the stream, and what I've been working on. Now, I knew I said that I was going to work on the chat stuff, and I'm working in the same application. I'm working in the same app, and this is all on Mac, like I said. I have this, for whatever reason, I've decided to forego Qt Creator for now, and I'm still using Cursor, but that actually reminds me, I want to set the font. I want to show, Cursor settings. I want to set the font because I like the font on Qt Creator. What happened to the music? There it is. The music actually kind of keeps me going. It keeps me up and going and stuff like that. Like, yeah, let's go. It's a party time. It's party. It's a party. Let's do it. Font. Let's see if we can find. Okay, font size. I'm going to pump that up to 15, and then here is where I want. I don't know what the name of the font is. I'm going to have to look. I know what the name of the font is, but I'm used to selecting it from a drop-down, so I don't know that I know it enough to actually decide. Okay, 0x Proto Nerd Font Mono. Is there really no way to just kind of just 0x? Okay. Let me paste that somewhere before I lose that. But what we have is 0x Proto Nerd, 0x Proto Nerd Font Mono. Okay, and then we'll put the rest of it in. Let's see if that actually. Let's just look at. Oh, it did do it. It definitely did change it. And then a little bit small. Can I do 0.5? Oh, I can. Actually, but I'm gonna go ahead and go with 15. Is that what I'm using? No, I'm using 14 by the zoom of 110%. So we're gonna use it. That's what I'm using in Qt Creator. We're gonna increase the size. We're gonna go with 15 because I'm old and I'm going blind. So we're gonna have a big font that just kind of jumps right out at you. So what we had accomplished so far is just kind of a little form to fill out. So the idea with the Reddit client ID. So I talked about this before in a previous stream, but Reddit, they, what screen am I at? Oh, so Reddit, what they did is they changed their policy for using their API. And so now, if you have an app that is even moderately successful, well, every app has to have an app API. An app key. A Reddit client ID is what they call it. So in order to, when you release an app, you basically hard code your Reddit client ID into the app, and that's how Reddit keeps track as to whether or not your app is making a lot of API calls. And then if your app is very successful and it is making API calls, well, then Reddit is going to charge you money. And that's what people don't like. So my idea is, well, if you're releasing the app for free, or if you're at least releasing the Reddit functionality for free, then why not just have the users, anybody can create a Reddit client ID. And so why not just have the users create a Reddit client ID? So I can show you, let me do something really quick. So there is, let's load up, Min I think is already loaded up. Actually, give me a second, because I want to maintain some kind of, oh, wait, I'm on a proxy. Okay, well, wait a minute. So here, I'll show you this here. You can, well, wait a minute. Can we do it here? Okay, so this is a good example right here. Where it's asking you, so you go to this URL. So here, click here to get a Reddit client ID. And it's not too difficult. You basically just have to fill this stuff in. You can actually you can use script. You can do any of these, installed app or script. And then, what's going to happen is, this is going to, the app that I'm writing, it will provide you with instructions. It'll provide you with the fields, what to fill out. I'm thinking eventually when you click on this, it takes you to this page. I'm thinking eventually when you click on it, it will take you to it'll take you to like a web page that I host that shows you how to create a client ID, maybe with a YouTube video. But the point is let's say I go in here and I go temp. We're going to say it's an installed app. This is my awesome app. Short URL, which will be required, but we'll just go ahead and kind of make it up now. Localhost 27182, which I always use. 27182, 2.718281828, and then redirected URL could be the same thing. I am not a robot, and if I create the app, now Reddit might take issue because I'm on a proxy right now. Oh, you must have a valid email to create the new application. Now, I don't know how to, but anyway, what'll happen is you'll be able to create an app, and you'll get a client ID, and then you'll just put it in here, and the app will work. And then and as far as Reddit's concerned, that's your own personal app. So what I would like to accomplish today is actually have this working such that we're actually able to put the credentials in and save them. Now that is a big goal for probably what is going to be like an hour-long stream. So I don't know how far we'll get. I think the first thing actually we need to do is we need to decide how Al is going to store information. Like these panels over here, they should be loaded according to a configuration file, but honestly, they're not. They're just they're all hard coded in. Oh wait. John, wait, oh. All right, so let's see. Okay, we got that done. All right, cool. So what I managed to do, and I managed to get here, and you press cancel, and the dialogue goes away. Yippee! Now the thing is like people will look at that and be like, "Oh, you're able to cancel dialogue." Things like this can actually be super tricky. Like I know that you guys don't think so. Like non-programmers, I don't think you'll often get well, how hard is it to just do X, Y, Z? And it's like, moron. If you're not a programmer, and even if you are a programmer and you're saying, well, how hard is it to do X, Y, and Z? That just shows how inexperienced of a programmer you are, because sometimes something as simple as adding a button that closes a dialogue is a big deal. It is not, sometimes it's really straightforward. Sometimes it is a simple 3-minute change that you can get done really quick. Sometimes it is a very monumental task that requires a lot of work. So before you go judging on well, what's so hard about that? Why can't they just, before you go judging, walk a mile in a programmer's shoes. Just try that. Walk a mile in a programmer's shoes and then see oh yeah. And the point is you don't know. You don't know what you don't know. What did I want to do over here? There was something I wanted to do. Give me a second. I wanted to see if maybe we could do the vertical streaming too. I'll actually go ahead and switch the camera over here. Create, go live. Okay, this one. Schedule stream. No. Go back. I want to create another vertical, another mobile stream. Here we go. We can use this one. Mobile programming in the morning. September 7th, 2024. And then that will be fine. That will be, wait, let's go back. I want to make sure it's public. I'll make it unlisted afterwards, which is, I think, not the recommended way, but it's a good way to do it. Let's see, altered content, no. We do not have altered content on this, on this here stream. Okay, okay, there we go. Public. Okay, let's do this now. Okay, so we have one up and load. We have one stream up and running, and then the mobile stream should be up and running in a second. I'm already streaming to that. So anyway, like I was saying, there we go. So adding, again, sometimes little things like as simple as a little cancel button. Sometimes these things, before you go judging at something as, oh, well, that's probably really easy to do. Before you go judging that, like, honestly, just keep your mouth shut. If you don't know anything about the environment you're programming in, you don't know anything about, if you don't know anything about anything, just keep your mouth shut because you don't know. All right. So I have another little program, not a little program. I keep saying, I have another little program over here. Another little program. So I call this ARC, ARCC, and it stands for Another Reddit Console Client. And let me show you kind of what it is. It's literally that. Oh, okay. ARC. Elapsed time 1.23 seconds. I don't know where that's coming from. Log out. Okay, log in. Oh, I love this. You have logged out. You are already logged in. Log out. Okay. The point of me showing you this was, why is what you have already logged in? This is weird. Elapsed time 1.23 seconds. I don't know what that is exactly. That might be like some debugging thing I put in there. I'm honestly not sure, but I'm not sure why. Okay, this was actually, but what I wanted to show that this was an app that actually kind of worked in terms of being able to log into Reddit and actually kind of like do stuff in Reddit. But for some reason, the app now is, let's see. Let's see if we go over here. If we go here, I thought I had a. Is it under the folder config? No, it should be under there, but it wasn't. I had a folder called ARC, but okay, ARC session, ARC history, ARC config. So let's get rid of this session and I think that's the best. I think that's all we really have to do. Ah, here we go. Here we go. All right, let me show you this. No, wait. Give me a sec. All right, so basically what happens is, allow. You'll get this screen on Reddit basically authorizing the app. And then if I click allow, it redirects, access granted, and you can see down here it says login successful. Now, I don't know the state of this app because I'll work on it for like a half hour and then I won't touch it for 6 months, which is a shame because I still think it would be a fun app to work on. But I get so distracted with my programming projects so easily, it's a little ridiculous. Anyway, so if we can get to a point where we're just filling in this information and then just kind of doing a and then being able to log in and then just have a successful login, I'll be happy if we can get there. So what I want to do also, I want to load up the source code for this, for ARC. And I think I probably, no, actually I was going to say, I think I need to hide the client ID, but I don't. So we have here, yeah, so we have like the client ID and everything else I think is good. So there's a lot of information here that we can use. So what I do is I stand up a little HTTP server, because what happens is the website, like when you click the login or when you click allow, the website redirects you to the URL that you pass it. And you can see that's here. So this is the login where you have this is the login URL where you have your client ID, your state. What is state? Random string. Interesting. Redirect. So if we go back here, you can see that some of this doesn't, like this. Can I type? Okay. I don't understand why I can't. Interesting. Okay, so the scope should, why can I not select? I guess it's some QML thing. I probably have to, I thought I did define a mouse area, but it also could be that this is all in a dialogue. Let me see something. If I go up here and I go to, no, not that. If I go to this, okay, I think there's some QML thing going on. Like, why can I not select text with a QML? What is it? Is it a text area? A text field? Let's ask Google. Just give me a minute. What do we have here? Cool. Okay. Why can't I select text in a QML text field? Why can't I select text with my mouse? Select text with my mouse in a QML text field. Cannot select text. Let's see. I'm having a difficult time selecting text on a quick field with a mouse. When I hover over the field, the cursor, well, I got the cursor to change. Select by mouse true. Okay. So if we go back to, it was new, I think I have a file called new Reddit connection.qml. So let's just try one of them. Clickable link. Here's the text field. So select by mouse true. Okay. Select by mouse true. You can use select by mouse true to enable mouse selection. This is typically not desired on embedded and mobile platforms. As for the mouse cursor, it will be fixed and blah, blah, blah. As a temporary workaround, you can use mouse area. Okay. Let's see if that works. So this is only for, this is for the Reddit, for the random string. So let's go ahead and close that and let's see what happens. I need to get some water. I am a bit thirsty. Your boy is a bit thirsty here. I need a little bit of water. Your boy is thirsty. Oh, Joke spots it. It's a very difficult situation. Yes, it is a very difficult situation. Yes, it's a very difficult situation. I hope Joke spot, I hope he's not drinking too hard, because he has a tendency to kind of throw spaghetti up against the wall and then his kids just watch it slowly fall down, and then they get on the radio 40 years later and talk about it. About what a traumatic experience it is. Do better, man. Just do better. Just oh wait, I'm not. Yeah, do better. Do better. Okay, let's switch cameras. Okay, so let's see if we. This is the random string that I want to try and see if the mouse, if I can just select text, something as basic as that. This is the random string. Yes. All right, that's what we wanted. So that is. I guess it makes sense to not enable those by default. Like if you're on like the answer said, if you're on a mobile, I guess that makes sense. Enter user agent. Okay. All right, this is good. This is good. That's good. That's good. Okay, we got that. So this should be hard coded. This shouldn't even be there, and this, I guess this can actually be an option. So we're going to remove the scope field, because the scope field is going to be hard coded. And then this will be something the user has to fill in. I'm just going to comment it out for now. The random string, actually, I think that could be hidden as well, because I think that can be something. Is it actually random? And let me look at the other source code. So, I mean, that was a dumb question. Like, where does it go? It goes in state. So let's look up Reddit authorized API state. Oh, wrong window. Reddit authorized API state. I remember talking once to a buddy of mine who he a long time ago he was talking about how like he felt like he did tech support, but like enterprise tech support, like fixing like enterprise networks and things like that. And he was like, well, I don't understand how I have a job. I don't understand why anybody pays me. And I'm like, why? And he's like, because all I do is Google. And I'm like, yeah, but part of the job is knowing what to Google. Like, yeah, anybody can Google anything, but like if I'm going to do a heart surgery, like I'm sure I could go and how to do a heart transplant. I'm sure that I can find like instructions online, but do I know like the details of what to Google? I have no idea. And so that's why I try to explain to my buddy, because I was like, I'm worthless, and like literally saying that, like they could just hire somebody to just Google and do my job, but like the dude, like a lot of people, they don't know what to Google. You know what to Google. Like like here. Like, I knew what to Google. People aren't going to know what to Google. All right, let's see what this is. Oh, it's because I'm on a proxy. Gosh darn it. All right. Let's just keep it. Oh, JokeSpot says we can't all be winning at life. And that's very true. We can't. Because, if we were all winning if everyone in the world is winning at... No, let me come over here. Here we go. If everyone in life is winning at life, no, if everyone in the world is winning at life, then is anybody really winning? Think about it. All right. Okay. So I have to construct this URL. And then and then I have to open up. I think I already have an open browser function. Let me see. I think it's actually, if I look in NWUtils, not NW, ALUtils. Yeah, NWUtils. That's really good. ALUtils. Open folder. Is Windows, is Mac, is Linux. Preview text. Open folder, does that? No, that's I used to have a browser function. I know I did. I don't remember what it was called, but I know I had a browser function. And I thought I had, okay, web browser. No, that's something else. Oh my stars and garters. Did I get rid of it? Well, wait a minute. I have it here. Yeah, open browser. Right here, because, okay, wait, that's not the source. This is what I want. Because it works on Windows, it works on Mac, and it works on Linux to an extent. Okay, so we should just be able to copy this. I am really surprised that I don't have this already in OWL. I think it was originally in OWL, and then I realized that I don't need it anymore. and I probably removed it. But what I've been wanting to do for a while, and don't worry, I'm not going to get distracted. I'm not going to start it now. I have like utility functions that like I use in like most projects. Things like a not implemented exception. That's not really get OS string so that you can see easily what OS you're on. What are the other ones? There's other things too. Whoops. Like open a folder. That was one that we just saw here in OWL. A numeric equals, which can be tricky when you're talking about floats. So things like that. Some things in here, I don't understand why I put them in here. Get connections file name. Oh, I forgot about that file. Where would that file exist? Where would I have put it? Do I have an OWL folder? Do I have an OWL or a LOLs apps? Let's see. Get connect. Okay, writable location. Oh. Am I calling this anywhere? Let me see if I'm calling this. I am. Connections model. Wow, look at me. I did a lot. I did quite a bit here. Look at me. I'm going to set a breakpoint here because I want to know where that file is. We should be building. Did I break anything? Okay, I haven't broken anything yet. I'm going to get some water. I'll be right back. Whew. All right, I'm back. I was quite upset the other day. It was either yesterday or the day before that I went to 7-Eleven. Now, I will buy Diet Mountain Dew in bulk, essentially. Not in bulk, but I'll buy like 4 at a time. And so I bought like 4 or 5 yesterday. No, it was either 4 or 6 because I always buy in even numbers. You can't buy odd numbers. You just can't do it. So, but I bought a bunch, and I put them on my kitchen counter. And then 7-Eleven, they use basically these plastic tissue bags as bags, or tissue paper, these plastic tissue paper bags. They're so thin and they break so easily. And so I put the sodas on the counter, and what happens? The bottles, they just fall. Like all except one just fell on the floor. And now they're all flat. Not flat, but they're flatter than I like. Because the thing I like about Diet Mountain Dew is that it hurts a little bit to drink. Like literally, if you sip too much, it will be a little painful because it's so carbonated, and that's what I like about it. I like that grit. I like that pain, and if you don't have it, then like what's the point? And so these are just like sweet. All right, what is the file name here? Is it going to show me? Okay, I need the debug console. Where are my locals? Where are my local variables? Oh, it's up here. Locals. I just want to see file name. Oh my, that's right, because it's a Q string, so I'm going to have to dive deep into everything. Oh my god, I can't even see it, can I? I guess I can just print it. Let's just stop. Stop the cap! Stop the cap! Isn't that something the kids say? Stop the cap? Okay, let's try that. Joke Spot should know if that's something the kids say. He's still young man, just starting out in life, getting his feet wet. All right, let's see if this builds. I've got a junk man coming later today. That should be exciting. He's coming at noon to haul away a bunch of junk. So my wife, when we first moved into the house, she bought this elliptical. This secondhand elliptical. Whatever. And we put it in the garage. This huge thing. And for a while, she used it a lot. But then we built a home gym. I mean, like a proper gym inside with like a beautiful, a beautiful treadmill and rack and everything. And do you think she uses that elliptical in the garage anymore? No. So I asked her, because she's in Thailand for, like, I think I've mentioned this. She's in Thailand for the next couple of months. And so I asked her, I said, oops, I forgot to put a break point. I asked her, I said, well, can I get rid of the elliptical? And she's like, yes, but you have to sell it. You can't just throw it away. So I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, sure, no, I'll sell it, or give it away. She said, either sell it or give it away for free. Yeah. Sure. So I'm getting rid of that. I have a junk man coming. So I'm getting rid of the elliptical. I have this old, disgusting grill in the backyard that I've used it a couple of times. It's not, I mean, it's not super disgusting, but it's pretty disgusting. It came with the house, and I use it like once a year, and so I'm getting rid of that. I'm gonna get. It feels so good to throw things away. Oh God. Okay, so this is in Addy Library. Let's see. Let's look at this. User. Okay, so it's gonna be my library folder. Okay, library. Application support. It has my name. Here it is. Okay, here's the folder itself. Here it is, the shebang, the folder. Let's look at it. Okay, I made this stuff up. Okay, type Reddit legacy board. Let me keep going. Come on. Yeah, so, okay, so the way I did this, let's look at this. I just want to make sure it's loading from the connections, because it's been a while since I've looked at it. Okay, so 3 legacy boards, yes, then a Reddit connection, and then a browser. So just for my own sanity, if we just kind of copy this, and then, we'll call this a Reddit connection, and then we'll change the UUID just a little bit, and then this display order, we'll make it 4, not 34. 4. Let's see. So I should have a second Reddit one underneath the browser. I'm just curious to see if that works. Is the music too loud, or can you even hear it? Like, is it a good volume? I don't want it to be overwhelming. And if JokeSpot's still listening, it's like techno, so it should feel like, you know, the music of his people. So, okay. Let's see. Okay, so yes, Reddit in Reddit. So okay, so it is in fact loading from the connections board. That is good to know. That is good to know that I'm remembering implementing that now, but I had forgotten about it. Nothing to do. Okay, this is good. This is good stuff. Wow. Okay, like what file is this? This is connection list model. Connection from JSON. Okay, so I put in. Okay, so it will actually load the JSON directly. Looks at the board. Okay, wait. Yeah. Okay. Well, look at me. Look at me. Wow. Now, why does the display order have to be part of the connection type? That's an odd decision on my part. I guess when I'm actually ordering, let me see, the connection list model, I guess I'm doing, yeah, okay, here it is, right here. Yeah, so I'm calling a sort function. Huh. Okay. All right, now that makes sense. The music is at a great level, says JokeSpot. Now, I don't know, here's the thing. Here's the thing about people like him. Like, that could mean you can't hear it at all, because, you know, and so, you know, because to him that's a great level, because you can't hear it at all. Or it could be like legitimately it's at a good level where it's like background, it's not overwhelming, but it's complimentary. Or it could mean that it's absolutely drowning me out and you can't hear me speaking, except like occasionally. So I don't trust anything that he says. I have no idea. Like, I mean, he says the music is at a great level. I have no idea what that means. I still have as much information as I did before I asked the question. I still don't know. I still don't know. I wish Joe was here to tell me, but unfortunately, yeah. Unfortunately, that has taken me down. Like with Joe passing away, that is, that's like a third of my friends gone. Like it's now I have 2 friends, like literally, Joke Spot here in the chat room, and then my buddy David, and like that's it. That's it. Gets lonely as you get older. Gets lonely. All right. So how do we want to do this? I mean, I should stop talking. One thing I was thinking of here is like I have this new connection quick widget, new connection. I think how do I want to do this exactly? Jokespot says you always ran a tight board. Yes, yeah. Back when I had the Addie and Gabe show, I took more pride on running the board of the show than I actually did of the content of the show. Like it didn't like I kind of left the funny and the entertainment of the show. I left that to Gabe, who I did the show with. But I was mostly happy with like, okay, are the sound levels good? Does it sound like, is anybody much louder than anybody else? Is the music too loud? Can you hear somebody on the phone? Like I took pride in that kind of that technical stuff. Okay. So the widget, all right, okay. How do we want to do this? Like, I think new connection. So this is a generic new connection quick widget. I think what we want to do is we want to have new Reddit connection quick widget. Okay, and then the AI filled out some of this for me. Thank you, AI. I appreciate. Oops, I don't need you to. Maybe. Let's see. Okay, the QML should be hard coded. The parent not. Okay, that's fine. And then when I actually, let me see, if I'm over here on the right hand side is the same file. Is it? Is it? What happened? Oh, I know what happened. So what I would really want to do yeah, okay, so AI knew exactly what I was to do. Okay, widget equals that. So this would actually be calling this QRL. So this would be hard-coded. New connection widget. What does the constructor look like here? Okay. So let's put this here. Let's put this here for now. Const, no, not there. Const expr static car. Okay, that's fine. That's good. And then, oh, this is tricky. Why is this tricky? It's actually not that tricky. Why did I do it like that? New connection quick. Oh, okay. So the dialogue stays the same. Okay. I just set the source. So I think the AI was right with this. New connection quick widget. Because what we'll do is we'll put most of the logic for going to the URL and doing all this other stuff. We'll put all that logic in this class. Cancel event. And then this should have, okay, setup signals. And then if I do the setup signals, okay, cancel event, that one won't be there. Does that make sense? I think so. Let's see if this compiles. I'm not sure this is going to compile. So, who is excited about tomorrow? And I know Joke Spot, the only person listening to me right now, I know he is really excited about what's happening tomorrow. Because tomorrow, friends, tomorrow is the first, well, it's not technically the first day, but it's the first Sunday of NFL football season, of American football season, I'll say for my friend listening. Okay, I knew that this wasn't... Okay, incompatible pointer types assigning new connection quick widget to... So what if this all just kind of... Yeah, this might work. This and that. I think that'll work. Oh, because then what I can do is I can do this. What is going on? New quick widget. Then I can get rid of this. I can put a nothing to do in here. Okay. Qmo file, Qmo. Okay, that should work. It still has red squiggly lines over here on the right-hand side, but we'll see. But yes, my team, the Washington Football Redskins Commanders, are playing tomorrow, but they're playing an afternoon game, and so I was like, why are they playing a 4 p.m. game? And there's two theories as to why they're playing a 4 p.m. game. Or actually, it's a 4:30 p.m. game. The first theory is that they are a bad team still. Like they were a bad team last night. Or not last night. Last season, they were a bad team. And so the expectations for them in this upcoming season are not very high. So they've been relegated to like a non-prime time game. Because 1 p.m. is really prime time. So that's one theory, is that they just suck. And also they're playing a team that got into the playoffs last year. And so they're probably what is the over-under on the Commanders game? Let's find that out. This is why I never get any programming done on this stream, because I'm distracted. This is why I never get any programming done in general. I'm constantly distracted. Over under Commanders Bucks. They're playing the Buccaneers. But the second theory was they're playing in Tampa. And so Tampa gets very hot and very thunderstormy, so you wait later in the day when it's not as hot and less chances of thunderstorms. So the Buccaneers are favored by 3 points in the latest Buccaneers versus Commanders odd. So, I mean, it says right there that they're favored by 3 points. Oh, wait a minute. That's not the over-under. The game has an over-under of 42.5 points. I always forget what that means. Like, I know Joke Spot would know, but I'm not going to ask him. Copilot. I want to ask Copilot. Where's Copilot? Just give me the... Okay, give me 1 second. So does the over-under, does that mean, like... You can bet over under? But what does it mean? Like, what would I be betting? Okay. Explain what the over under means in this sentence. Let's see. AI will tell me. I always forget. Like, Jokespot says, "I'll watch Police Academy instead." Yes, Police Academy is a Finnish national pastime. Let me sign in over here on a different screen. When I was in Finland over the winter, I remember I would get so excited because it was like because my buddy, JokeSpot, he told me all the time about how Copilot won't let me use it. Gemini, will Gemini let me use it? But my buddy, he would tell me all the time how, Police Academy's on. Like, it was on like once a week. So when I actually went to Finland, and I spent some time in Finland over the winter, back in January and February, I got so excited because I got to watch Police Academy in Finland. And so, yeah, I was excited because it was like, I'm actually experiencing a Finnish pastime of Police Academy. Okay. This means that bookmakers predict that the combined score of the two teams in the game will be 42.5 points. That makes sense. That makes sense. That makes sense. That makes sense. Okay. You can bet on whether the combined score will be over or under this number. Here's a breakdown. Over. If you bet on over, you're betting that the combined score will be higher than 42.5 points. No. I think the combined score will be less than 42.5 points. If you bet under, you're betting that the combined score will be lower than 42.5 points. The odds of each option will depend on how bookmakers assess the team's strengths and weaknesses. Okay, this is where it's getting a little weird, and I'm not quite understanding what it's saying. Let's say the game has an over-under of 42.5 points, and the odds are as follow. -10, under, over. That means if you, if you bet $110 on over and the combined score is over 42.5 points, you win $100. So the number here is basically how much you have to bet to win $100. However, if you bet 110 on under and the combined score is under, you will win $100. Okay. It is important to note that if the combined score is exactly 42.5, the bet will be a push and you will get your original bet back. So, what are the odds then? Like, where would I find this over-under number that the AI is talking about? I guess I could look, let's see. Okay, over-under. Buccaneers, Commanders, is this what it is? Pick ATS? Pick OU? Okay, what is, okay, explain this. Relate it? No. Explain these stats related to the last question. All right, let's see what it says. Pick ATS, Buccaneers. ATS stands for against the spread. Buccaneers 3 point means the Buccaneers are favored to win the game by more than 3.5 points. If they win exactly, it's a push. Pick OU over. Over under. Over means the predictor believes the combined score of both teams. Prediction. This is the specific. Okay, how can I bet this? Because I think the Commanders are going to lose, but I think it's going to be closer, and I think it's going to be more like a 20-13 game, something like that. Like I think it's going to, or maybe even like a 16-20 game. Anyway, all right. Well, I should not be betting. I'm going to stay away from the gambling. Okay, what do we have going on here? Unknown class name, new connection widget. Oh, it's because new connection widget comes after. So let me put this. Let me just move this up here. Thank you. Just go up there. Easy, easy. Okay, there we go. Okay. So new connection widget should be known now. Okay, and then we got new connection widget come. Okay, let's see if this works. I'm going to finish this flat soda, and then I'm going to go to the store and buy other sodas. Another thing you have to be careful of when buying a soda. Now, look, I am a soda aficionado. Like, let's just be honest. Like, I know soda. But one thing that is very important, and you absolutely have to look at, and people will laugh at you. I had a guy at 7-Eleven laugh at me, but you have to pay attention to the expiration date, because if the soda is expired, it's not necessarily going to make you sick. It's not like spoiled milk, right? No, but what it will mean is that the carbonation has started to, because the carbonation is slowly leaking, it's slowly dissipating, it's slowly going away. So the older the soda, the less carbonation. So if you get a soda that has like right now we're in the October sodas, the ones that expire in October. And then I got one the other day. It was October 28th, and that was painful. That was like you could feel the acid melting away at your teeth. It was amazing. What a great soda that was. This is October 7th. Yes, this is October 7th. I know you can't see it, but this is October 7th, which it's still okay, but it's only a month away. So if you can get the sodas that are like 2 months out, like I said, the furthest out I've seen lately is October 20. So we're October 28th. So we're on the October 28th. Okay, so basically I want to make sure this still works. Yes, it does. It works very well. Thank you, Addie. You did a great job. Thanks, man. I did too. Okay. Got it. Okay, so now what we need to do is we need to get the data from the QML. So we got this, and how do I do that? There's a way to do this. Is the thread? I think it's the thread list widget where I do this. Ah, yes, I think it's this, the property, Q property. Let me look up thread list widget.cpp. Okay, so that's just that. But I think this is what I want. Q property. So this is going to be tricky now. This is going to be tricky. Let's put this down. No. Let's put this down here. Okay, because I still want to be able to view the other one. So let's just start with one. And remember what I said. I remember what I said a while ago is that you start. Let me tell you. Well, wrong screen. There needs to be a shortcut for this, but always start with small incremental changes, and you test your small changes. You test, make sure it works. You make another one. Small incremental changes. That's a good tip. I've seen so many junior engineers that just go in like gung ho, like just type for like a half hour. They're just typing code, and then they run it and it doesn't work. And so now you've changed so much stuff, you have no idea what doesn't work. You have no idea where it's broken. Or, I'm not saying you don't have any. It's harder to debug. If you make small incremental changes, if you make one small change and then you test it and it doesn't work, you know that you messed up the small change you made. But if you make 50 small changes and test that, it's not always immediately obvious which one of the 50 small changes you made that are causing the problem. Okay. All right. Let's do this. So we're going to define some properties, right? So we're going to start with one. We're going to start with one property, like I just said. Q list widget. Okay, here we go. So these are private members of the class. So, okay. Oh, they're right there. Okay. We want to go to quick. We want to go to quick add widget. Why can't I close this? Like in Visual Studio Code, I can close it. Okay. Anyway, so quick new Reddit connection quick widget. So I'm hoping this works because this is this is just an object. Interesting. But I think I set the context of it. Threadless quick widget. Okay, so we got the threadless quick widget there. I got my invocables there. Okay, here's a property. Okay. We're doing good. We're doing good. Don't just calm down, okay? Just relax. Really, like just take it a little easy. Just calm down. Okay. So this will be a string. We're going to start with the Reddit ID. So this would actually be a Q string, and this will be Reddit ID. Read will be, okay. Read will be the same thing. This will be set Reddit ID with a capital R. And then this will be notify set, no. Reddit ID change. Okay. And then I have to actually set the setters and all of that. So Hopefully the AI should do some of that for me. Okay, so Reddit ID. Okay, and it even added a signal. So Reddit ID. This, yeah, I guess what it's suggesting here makes sense. Because if you set it, you emit the change, Reddit. AI is extremely useful because it will fill in, it'll type out a lot of, it's very good at knowing your intention, but you still got to proofread. Like, you can't just sit there, like, people think that, like, oh, I don't want to get into it, but AI, extremely useful tool. Is it a replacement for programmers? Not yet. And I think what probably will happen is, I think programming is going to change. Like, programmers are going to start changing in real language more and more. And then the technical aspects will probably be, and then the AI will take that real language, those real language prompts, and turn it into technical code. I think that's probably what's going to happen more. Because, like, it happens now sometimes, like, where I find myself, like, when I'm using AI, I can just do a comment, like, watch this. Let's see. Like, print, no. A function to print the Reddit ID to standard out. And then boom, there it is right there. Like, and that's legitimately the function I just described in English. So I think that's going to be more and more what programming is. There's still going to be a technical part to it, but I don't think AI is going to replace programmers, like, ever. Kind of. It's kind of, think of it like the automation of, like, car manufacturing. Like, you still have humans in the car factory doing things. Like they're still configuring the robots. They're still, like, maintaining the, like there's still a need for humans. Now, there's not a need for as many humans, and I think that is going to be the case with programmers, that companies now that employ 100 programmers may only need 20. But I don't think, you see these CEOs and let me just talk over here. You see these CEOs and they're just like, they're salivating at the prospect of, like, oh, maybe we can, we can get rid of our programmers and replace it with ChatGPT. It's like, no, you're like, no, that's not going to happen. Like, if anything, literally the CEO job could probably be replaced before programmers. Okay, what were we doing? Oh, we were getting properties. Okay, so we got that. The challenge here okay, wait a minute. Let me think. I need... Oh, God, that soda was disgusting. Oh, it was absolutely horrid. Ugh. It's just flat grossness. It's disgusting. Good morning. Okay, good morning. Yes. Sure. 21. Okay. Alright, it's just texting with the guy who's going to come pick up some junk, which is going to be awesome. I love getting rid of junk. Okay, so how do I get the value out of the QML and into C++? And I think you do that with properties, but I need... How is the text area name? How is the value of the text area associated with the C++ property? And I'm trying to think of where I do that currently in this project. Do I do that where I think maybe? Moo Ping. I want to grab my cat. He's probably going to run away. He knows I want to grab him now. Oh, he's a pretty boy. Come here, handsome. Come here, handsome. Come say hello to everybody, Moo Ping. Okay. Ugh. Here we go. This is my cat. You can't really see him because he's black and dark. Okay, what is this? Okay, so and this is a prime example of where UI is like it's not perfect still. Do I need to define? So is threaded ID threaded? Is thread ID actually defined as a? Yes, it is. Okay, so I need to move ping. Don't move. Okay, see, AI new. Okay, that should compile. Easy, easy. Turtle Dog says, good stream. Thank you, Turtle Dog, and thanks for the thumbs up. You know what? You know what, Turtle Dog? You, right, there we go. You get a pin. I'm pinning that message because I am a strong believer in pinning the truth, and that is the truth. All right, boys. Okay, so we have a link. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to like hunt around and see if I'm like, is there anywhere where I'm actually extracting a value, a text value out of a QML form and into C++? Am I doing that anywhere? Am I running the program? Is it running? Run. Oh, he's such a handsome boy. He's such a handsome boy. Oh, I know. It's so hard being a spoiled kitty. Oh, I've always been obsessed with the little pads that cats have, and I'll sit there and I'll just kiss them, even though they're going and they're scraping cat litter with them. But that reminds me, I need to clean the cat litter. I'm not used to cleaning the cat litter like my wife does it. That was one, like when we moved into this house and we had no animals, which was amazing. It was amazing. And she begged me for a cat. She begged. And so the deal was, because I had a cat for 17 years and I loved that cat dearly, but I hated cleaning the cat litter. Like, who wants to clean cat shit? Like, do you? Maybe some people are into it. I don't know, but I'm not. But the deal was, we'll get a cat, but my wife would be 100% responsible for the cat litter. That I would never have to clean cat litter. And that was the deal. And I'll give her credit. Credit where credit is due. She has stuck to her end of the deal for all these years. Like, she maintains that cat litter. She cleans it and never asks me to clean it. Except, of course, when she's on the other side of the planet and can't clean it. And so when she is gone and I am home, which is rare, but when it does happen, I have to clean the cat litter. Oh, Muping. I know, Muping. Oh, I know. Don't cry, Muping. It's okay. Just you and me, Muping. You and me. You and me, Muping. Alright, that's enough weirdness. Okay, so I wanted to poke around and see if there's anywhere... Wait, I need to be careful of like what I show. Okay. Wait, I still need to be careful of what I show. Okay, this is maybe good. No. Context menus aren't working. That's interesting. Okay. So I don't think there is anywhere I'm doing it. So I need to figure it out. Oh, excuse me. So I know that in thread list widget, that I do the inverse, right? I populate the data in C++, but then I display it in QML. So let's look at something like created time text. I'm looking for like a string that's kind of unique. So let's see. So that's set created time. Where's the result? Oh, okay, it's right there. Okay, what if I do this? No, that's that. Okay, that's not a good example. What about last author? Author. You know, Dudley, like, you ever seen the movie Arthur? Not the horrible remake with Russell Brand, but the original with Dudley Moore. That's actually, I don't know why, I always enjoyed that movie. So thread object is just an object. How do we use it? Let's see, thread object. The class thread using. Okay, here we go. We got, okay, no, not that. Thread list. Okay, so this is a quick widget. Stickies. What about, let's see about show stickies. Show stickies kind of is it, right? Because I thought it was a checkbox, but it's a Boolean that I'm setting in QML and then I'm reading from. So wait, it should, okay. So I'm mostly looking at, okay, QML, here we go. Thread list page. Here we go. We're getting somewhere. So, oh, wait a minute. That's commented out. But I think this is good. So thread list page is, yes, the set the context property, although it's commented out as well. What? Wait, here we go. So I set okay, this is in the list widget. So, what I'm thinking, can I get this is weird. Why would, oh, no, that's weird. Isn't this redundant? Root equals root context, and then I call root equals that I think that's redundant. Thread list widget is a Q quick widget, which is what we're working with. So I should be able to do auto root equals root context. Okay. New Reddit connection page. Let's just do page. Let's just call it page. And then that's the context. New Reddit. We have the property, Reddit ID. I need an event. Let's just do an event. We call it OK. When accept event. But I need it from the dialog, don't I? Do I? No. No. Maybe. Okay. I'm getting it. Okay. Accept event, and then we curl the event, but we'll go ahead and we'll print out a debug statement here on accept Reddit ID. Perfect. Thank you, AI. Then we have to come over here to the new connection QML, and then in the accept button, we actually have to call it. And then there, new, but we didn't call it new connection page. We simply called it page. Or let's just call it this page. I always liked the girl's name Paige. I've always wanted a girlfriend named Paige. Like when I was younger, I wanted a girlfriend named Paige. I don't know why, I just did. And like anytime I would see a girl named Paige, like I don't know that I ever actually met a girl named Paige, but like on TV or something, like character or an actress was named Paige, I was like, I love that name. I don't know why. I love the name Paige. I should have named my daughter Paige, but I probably would have been. But I didn't. Okay, let's see. Page user. Okay, we got that in the QML. So what I'm hoping here is I click OK. On accept will fire this callback. Let's see if that happens. I know that Reddit ID is going to be blank, but I'm not sure how to associate. Did I miss something? I might have missed something. Thread list QML show stickies. Or show stickies. Where are show stickies actually? Okay, but this is. Where is show stickies? untriggered. There has to be a better way to link it, because what I'm doing here in this old code is I'm doing some like roundabout way of taking a QML variable, and then if you click the button in the QML variable, then it manually sets the C++ variable. But it feels like there should be a better way to link the C++ and the QML. You know what I mean? Like, it feels like because QML is like one of the things that the Qt organization or the company or whatever it is, one of the things that they wanted to solve with QML is being able to like automatically link things like that. I'm completely making that up. I have no idea that that's actually one of the things they wanted to do, but that does seem like one of the things that they set out to do because they did it a lot. So I feel like this whole act of when I click a button, then I grab the QML values and then I set the C++ variables, like that seems wrong. But whatever. Okay, let's see. Reddit. So this would be test, and then I should at least see output here when I click OK. Yes, OK clicked. Oh wow, it actually, wait a minute. Did I type in test? I did. Oh, my stars and garters. Okay. Look, it actually worked. Why did it work right away? This page, Reddit ID. Huh? Oh. I'm looking at the wrong thing. That's why. It didn't work. It didn't work like I thought it did. I thought it was like magically working. So the thing we can do is we can set it here like this, right? We can do that. And then now when I see, because you can see, where's the, oh, I never even got the callback. Ooh. Oh, I didn't set the signal, did I? Q object. Yep. See, look, it knew it. Reddit ID changed. Oh my stars and garters. Okay, wait a minute. Oh, wait. I might not even have to do it. So on Reddit ID changed. Reddit ID changed is the signal. Now I just need to handle it with a slot. A slot. Okay. So I think I could do Q slots. And then here it is. So my idea, I might not even have to do this. Let's test this. Let's see if this works. If this works, I think I'm gonna call it a day. I wanna take the dog with a WALK, and I wanna go out and do that. Okay. Whoa. Wait a minute. What happened here? I got it. Okay. Missing access specifier. Oh. Okay. Protect it. No. We'll just do a private. Just a private slot, right? We all like private slots. Oh, wait. No. I got to do that better. We all like the private slots. Yeah? Yeah. You get it? You see what I did there? It was a joke. Okay. Missing access specifier. Apparently, I don't know how to spend it. How do you do this? Let's just look over it. Let's just find an example. Okay. Oh, okay. The access modifier has to go first. Why didn't you guys tell me this? This is something that you guys should have shared with me, but decided not to. Was JokeSpot still there, or did he go away? He probably went away. I suspect that Police Academy is on. Okay. This signal and slot arguments are not compatible. Oh, what? Wait. Reddit ID changed. Reddit ID changed. So, what exactly is the problem here? So it says that the signal and slot are not compatible. This is here, notify. How would I get the, does the callback, okay, first let's eliminate this. Let's just eliminate this as an error, as a possibility. Let's just change the access modifier. Let's just make it public so that everybody can get to it. Let's just make sure that's not part of the problem. But I think what it's saying is that this slot has an argument, but maybe the signal doesn't, but it should. I would think it would. Okay. Mulan, come here. Where is he? Actually, I haven't seen him. I'm gonna go find my dog real quick. Mulan! Are you upstairs? You're upstairs, you dummy. Alright, stay upstairs. He goes upstairs, and then he's too scared to walk down the stairs. So he just sits at the top of the stairs like, oh, somebody save me! Okay, list. So I'm going to try something. What I'm going to do is I'm going to remove this and this. Oh, I see. I think is what I want is that. I want to emit this with var. Right? I want to emit it with var, and now I should be able to do this. That should work. This, okay, this, I think this will work. Oh wait, no, I undid something. I need to stop. Okay, stop. Okay, there we go. Reddit changed. There. Okay, this should work. So coding is your profession. No, it's just a hobby. Honestly, I'm a, you probably could guess it, but I'm a male underwear model. That's really what I do for a living, and that's where I make the bulk of my money. Why are we recompiling the whole thing? Like, why did we run CMake configure again? Oh, my stars and garters, really? How did that get set to debug? Did I do that? I might have done that. I'm going to let it run. I'm just going to let it be, and we'll see what happens. But yes, I model underwear, and sometimes it's hard because, you know, I want people to respect me for my mind. This is a confessional that I need to put over on the other screen. So sometimes I really want people to respect me for my mind, but they just, you know, like especially women are very guilty of just using me as a piece of meat for my body, which I don't appreciate, and it's hard. Okay, it compiled, so let's run it. Let's see what happens when we run it. Alright, I'm just checking some messages over here. And it looks like JokeSpot is, in fact, still in the chat room, holding out. Okay, it's running. What are we doing? I forgot. I've lost the context. I was reading a conversation over here. Okay, so when we call accept, I want to print Reddit ID. Okay, that's what we did. Okay, so let's go over here. Let's do this. Let's add this. We'll add a Reddit connection, and we're going to call it the man from Finland. Okay, and then call that. No luck. No luck, my friends. I can see here that it's being clicked, right? But this callback is not getting called. Why? Oh, I probably never set up the callback. Except this page. Okay. So what I need to do is I need to do queue object connect this. I got to think about this for a second. Okay, I think I want to do it like this. Right? So the signal is on accept. This page on accept. So we call it on accept here. And then wait a minute. What? Wait. I'm looking at how we did cancel. Let's put this over here. Let's close this. We can close the whole program for now. How we did the dialogue. This is weird. I think what's happening is the dialogue is getting the signal, and then the dialogue is never conveying the accept signal to the widget. Right? So let's put this down at the bottom over here. So what I would need, or what I would want, and this is indicative of, there's a problem with my pattern. I can see that. But the issue here is, so if I go and I do queue object, okay, this would actually be, so we have on cancel. Wait a minute. I'm confusing myself. Okay, so it's within the widget, not within the dialogue. Oh, okay. So the new connection widget, this is such messy code right now. Like, don't, guys, just do as I say, not as I do. Okay. Source file. So if we look at on cancel, what I want is a new connection Reddit, or I'm sorry, yeah, a new Reddit connection. Well, we have the on cancel here. Do we need we don't need this on cancel, I don't think. Because we're already handling it there. Let's test that really quick. I don't think we need that on cancel. But what we do need, we can put the on accept, because they're all going to have an on accept. Maybe. This is the widget. We're still in the widget. We're still looking at the widget. We're still looking at the widget. We're still looking at the widget. So I need to set a connection up here. This was on Reddit changed. Oh, this is all messy. This is all really messy. Okay, what have I done? I've created a cluster F. Okay, let's think this through. The widget, I click OK. OK is displayed by the widget, so the OK button is in the widget. So that's where all the signals and everything should come from. So I would want to have unconnect. The button is in the widget. Remember that. Remember that. So if I call this page on accept, okay, that needs to be an invocable function, which I have here. And then the on accept event, we can let's get rid of the event for now. Let's keep things simple. And I'm going to print this twice so that I can actually have a proper debug statement. Debug breakpoint. So when this has a signal, no, this should just work. This should just work as it is, right? Because I'm calling on accept this page on accept here, and this is the handler for that. So I don't even need a signal. Right? Now this Reddit change does not map to any, or the Reddit ID change is not mapped to anything. This does make sense, right, guys? Like, tell me if this makes sense. JokeSpot can tell me. Oh, and Captain Fandom Nerd, he can tell me too. This should make sense. This makes sense. I'm flipping out. Flipping out here. Can't take it. Can't take it. The pressure is getting to me. What was it, JokeSpot? What they were like, the pressure's killing George, or George said something like that. George isn't happy. Oh, George is gonna blow. Something like that. I can't remember. I'm sure you know what episode and what quotes he said and everything. Okay, Reddit. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then if we go to the debug console before we hit OK, we clear it out. Reference error, Reddit scope is not defined. 120. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's fine. Oh my stars and garters. That could have been, that stopped things from flowing down. That could have stopped things. Oh my stars and garters. Move on! You want to go on a walk? I'm going to go on a walk without you! Hey Google, what's the temperature outside?
In Sterling, it's currently 68 degrees.
68 degrees.
Due to the current humidity, it feels like it's 75.
Wait, is it that humid outside? No. No. Hey Google, what's the dew point temperature outside?
Right now in Sterling, the dew point is 63.
The newsman said it was not going to be humid today. What is it? Yeah, Google's right. 63 dew point, and if so, 63 dew point temperature, and if we look at over here, if we look at dew point temperature chart, 63 I think is like starting to get humid. Move on. Move on. Here we go. 63 is slightly humid. So it's slightly humid outside. Okay. So what we're doing is we're going over here. We're looking at debug console. I don't know what this error is. I looked up this error earlier. This like this this remote controller does not override. View service did terminate with error and thus cannot. So I don't know what that's about. It's some Mac thing. Anyway, we'll do this. We'll do this. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4 RE. We got the callback. We got the callback. Where did this go? Oh, camera 2. I'm already on camera 2. We got the callback. That is good. That's good. That's good. We got the callback. Let me just move this window over here. We got that. So that is good news. Now we still don't have the value, which is fine. That's fine. We're good. Just chill. Just chill. Okay. I am going to ask Copilot again. Or Gemini. In C++ and QML, how can I associate the value of a QML text field with a variable in C++? Okay, let's see. I'm not okay. So here's the C++. Okay, so it's a Q property, like I said, which I did not. Okay, there's my Q property. Q property. Okay, set text, get text. Okay, and this. Wait, no, text field. Set text. Root context, my data. Well, I don't think this is asking what I'm... Okay, my data defines a text property. Binds it... Okay, text field binds it to the text property. I don't think that's binding it. But if someone types in a new value, how can I get that new value in my C++ variable? It looks like it's getting ready to rain outside. I am disappointed in how humid it is. Let's take a look at this. No. I'm over here. Is it going to rain? Okay, let's look at the radar. I don't see any rain on the radar, which is good because I want to take the dog on a walk. But Mulan doesn't want to go on a walk. What did Gemini say? So Gemini told me, I got a text field. You can see here. Okay, wait. That's weird. Okay. I'm going to put some confidence into AI for a minute, because this would then be, by that logic, this would be this page.reddit.id. I don't think that's going to work. If that works, I'm going to be surprised. I will be surprised. George is getting upset. Oh, George isn't happy. George is getting upset. Maybe that's what I'll do after I get back from the walk with the DOG. I'll go on a Seinfeld marathon. I used to do this thing. We used to do, a couple of us would do it, where I like on Christmas Eve, the morning of Christmas Eve, I would host a watch party, like an online watch party where we stream some movie. Like we would stream Home Alone or whatever the movie might be, and then like a few of us would be in a chat room watching it. It was fun. I liked it. And Joke Spot was there a couple of times. But I felt bad because here's another reason why Europe is weird. Did this work? No, it didn't work. But one reason Europe is weird is because they their big holiday is Christmas Eve. Like Christmas Eve is the main day in Europe. And maybe in other places, but Europe is the one that comes to mind. Like Christmas Eve is the main day. That's like when you exchange presents and when you do everything. Like here, like in the U.S., it should be the main day is Christmas Day. Christmas Eve is special, but Christmas Day, that's the big one. I've always loved Christmas Eve. Like you go outside at night on Christmas Eve, and there's like no quieter night. Like, I don't know what it is. I'm hoping this year, I still have to decide where we're going to go, whether it's going to be Japan, whether it's going to be Nunavut in Canada, or whether it's going to be Norway. I'm kind of leaning towards Norway because it's probably the cheapest of them, of the three options. But I really want to experience like a Christmas Eve where it's snowing. Like, I've never had that experience. I've never had a Christmas Eve where it's actively snowing on Christmas Eve, and then you know, just like in the movies, you know, you wake up to this wonderful, beautiful, like this wonderful, beautiful, snowy Christmas day, and I've never had that. I've never had that. So I'm hoping, like, maybe this year's the year. I think let's ask the internet. Let's ask AI. Where would I have the greatest chance of experiencing snow on Christmas Eve? All right, let's preface it where, if I could go anywhere in the world, where would I have the greatest chance of experiencing snow falling on Christmas Eve? I'm suspecting somewhere in Japan. Because there's that one city in Japan, this might be it, Hokkaido, that might be Hokkaido, where they get, it's just an enormous amount of snow every year. So this is saying Scandinavia, like Norway, Sweden, Finland. Wait a minute. Finland isn't technically part of Scandinavia, AI. How can I trust anything it says? Finland, correct me if I'm wrong, Jokespot, but I am pretty sure Finland is not part of Scandinavia. It's part of the Nordic countries, but not of the Scandinavian countries. The Scandinavian countries are Norway, Sweden, Denmark, and maybe Iceland. I'm not sure about Iceland. Iceland has it. So I have spent 2 Christmases in Iceland, never experienced snow. The Canadian Rockies, Banff, Jasper, Alaska, maybe. Northern United States, nah. So it could be Iqaluit. I might go to Iqaluit, or I think what is the snowiest city? Snowiest city in the world, I believe, is in Japan. Aomori City, yes. So this was what I was thinking. This is the place. Yeah, we've all seen those pictures of the huge snow walls and, like, you know, just massive amounts of snow. Let's see. When is the average first snow in Aomori City? November 7th. So I feel like if I went to Aomori City, I would have a good chance of having a snowy Christmas Eve. Let's see, Aomori City. And I remember looking at flights here because I was thinking about going to Hokkaido, I think, is where it's somewhere up here. Jokespot says the episode name is Jimmy. George is getting upset. George is angry. Maduro moved Christmas to October. Yeah. Maduro moves lots of things. That is correct about Scandinavia. Yes. Finland is not in Scandinavia. I've got to go potty. I gotta go potty. So I'll be right back. George is getting upset. George is peeing. Oh God, it feels so good to pee. Oh God. Oh, it's so good. Oh, it's so good. So good to pee. Stop looking at me, cat. I can't pee while you're looking at me. All right. Oh, so good. So good to pee. Gotta wash your hands. We're not animals here. Gotta wash your hands. All right, guys. We're back. Oh, man, that was good stuff. Oh, that was amazing. So, Amori, what about flight? What is it? Flight? This website that I just love. Yes, this one. Flight Connections. Oh, I'm on a frickin'. Why won't it? It won't let me. It won't let me on because I'm on a frickin' VPN right now. I'm on a VPN connection and it won't let me on. But flightconnections.com is an awesome site. I actually thought about subscribing, but I didn't. Okay. So, what Jim and I recommended, that's not. Yeah, I don't see how this does it. Like this. So I think what we'll do is we'll just go back to my original plan, which was when you click accept here, I'm going to set this page Reddit ID to the Reddit ID text. And then that should work because that's going to call this property, because this is the property, Reddit ID, this page Reddit ID, Reddit client ID text. Let's see if this works. And if this works, I'm definitely taking the dog on a walk. Muan, let's go on a walk! Muan, you idiot, let's go! Muan! Muan! He's too scared to come down the stairs. His loss. His loss, you know. You snooze, you lose. Muan, I'm going to go on a walk without you. Muan. No, he won't come. Did the music stop? I still don't know. I still don't know if the music was at a good level. Because, again, I know Joke Spot. I know he answered my question, but I don't trust him. Oh, the music's at a perfect level. Yeah, it's smart. What a wise guy. He's a wise guy. Oh, what a wise guy. All right, we've built. Why aren't we running? What is taking so long? Did it get stuck? I'm thinking something got stuck. All right, I'm going to abort that. Yeah, something got stuck. No, maybe not. Okay, let's try it again. We shouldn't have to build. We should just run. Just go. Go. Run. Go. Oh, wait, I'm still in the wrong camera. Maybe that's why. Go. Oh, come on. Really? I think something is... there it is, finally. That took a while. Oh. Muan! Come on down! Let's go on a walk! See, he's standing at the top of the stairs. He's standing at the top of the stairs, and he's barking at me, come down! Come get me, please! Okay, Reddit. Okay. 88881111, and so what we're going to do is we should see it. Muan, shut up! I'm going to beat you. Yes! Look down here. See? Right down here. We got it. Okay, so now we have, and this is the mode that we're going to have to get values to C++. Whatever. It's not the prettiest, but we're not doing this for beauty. We're doing it for functionality. And beauty, if we can accomplish that at the same time, yay. But I'm going to go. I'm going to take this little idiot on a walk. I need to get some food in me because I'm a hungry boy. And I'm a growing boy. And I'm a hungry growing boy. So I'm going to get something to eat. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Thanks for being here, everybody. And I will see you again tomorrow morning for another edition of Programming in the Morning on a Sunday morning. Programming in the Morning, Sunday morning. Hope to see you then. Take care and goodbye.